Hello everybody. We want to talk about MEV Electronic Commerce 2012, a managerial and social network perspective. The objective of this MEV is for making easier for students how to learn the book of how to learn electronic commerce 2012 global edition. This book, this map is making from this book, Electronic Commerce 2012 Global Edition by Efrain Turban. We know this book, if electronic commerce provides a thorough explanation of what e-commerce is, how it's being conducted and managed, and how to assess its opportunities, limitation, issues, and risks, all of a managerial perspective by presenting electronic commerce talk, a managerial approach. This tag makes the subject matter practice relevant and beneficial to major and non-majors alike. So we want to make a map is divided into 7 blocks. This block designs different color, like this block from the mind map. So we make what is this? The major of color is yellow, like this, and then the second block is about part one. Part one is contain chapter 1 and chapter 2. So this is like green, and then also in the third block is about online tutorial, and also another block is part 3, part 3, and also part 2, and also this is part 4 and part 5. This is we can define we made defined into different blocks. For example, if we want to talk about in this map for mind map, in mind map, so we make into 5 parts. The first part is about introduction to e-commerce and divide into chapter 1 and also chapter 2. In this part, for the first part is introduction to e-commerce and e-marketplaces. In part 1, we provide an overview of today's business environment, as well as the fundamental of e-commerce and some of its terminology from the chapter 1. A discussion of electronic market and their mechanism and impact is provided in chapter 2, where special attention is given to virtual communities and social web software tools. From the part 2 is about easy application. In part 2, we describe electronic commerce B2C application in 3 chapters. Chapter 3 addresses e-tailing and electronic service industrial, for example, travel, e-banking, as they relate to individual customer. In chapter 4, we examine the one-to-many B2B models, including auction, and the many-to-many models, including trading exchange. In chapter 5, we present several interesting applications such as e-government, e-learning, collaborative commerce, and consumer to consumer electronic commerce. In part 3, this about electronic commerce support service. So this part 3, in part 3, so this is contains chapter 6, explore the developing application in the world of wireless electronic commerce, m-commerce, e-commerce, and pervasive computing. Finally, in chapter 7, we explore the need world of social commerce. And also, this is part 4, contains about chapter 6, mobile commerce, and chapter 7, social commerce. The final part is about electronic commerce strategy. In electronic commerce strategy contains chapter 12, discussing strategic issue in implementing and deploying electronic commerce. The chapter also presents global electronic commerce and electronic commerce for small businesses. Chapter 6 deals with implementation issues, concentrating on justification and cost-benefit analysis, system acquisitions, and developments and impacts of electronic commerce. Chapter 14 deals with legal, ethical, and societal issues, concentrating on regulatory issues, compliance, and green IT. So this is main part of this map. Well, and then so for another block, so we talk about online tutorial. This online tutorial only 12 online tutorial. This is online tutorial is different between content of this book and also means different. It's been different is because the book contains is a 14 chapter, but in the online code tutorial only contain 12 online tutorial. So this online tutorial is a supplement for student who wants to learn about online tutorial when they wants to learn about electronic commerce or relationship management CRM. And also this is for the second tutorial is about a business plan strategy. For the third tutorial is if they want to learn about RFID. So this is make easier for student, not only from the book, but the student also can know about what is the video of. For example, in this there are RFID. The student can look at from the YouTube, and also they can get the publisher so provide about some of journals and also some of material for supporting the student that they want to learn all of this book each year. Okay, because some of this part in our map explaining by me and also another persons who make this map, because not only me for making this map, this is also there's Melvin wants to explain about the path AC application and AC support service, and also Aulia wants to explain about emerging platform and also AC strategy from this part. So I want to explain from the first part. The first part is about introduction to electronic commerce. So because this part is so small, we can use Control plus from the keyboard for maximize. Just Control plus. So like this. So we can move. Just click this. So in this part, introduction of e-commerce, they talk about introduction of e-commerce, because there are two chapters. Chapter 1 is overview. In this chapter 1 of overview contain definition concept, and then business model, and then electronic commerce 2.0 and electronic commerce transaction. In definition concept, we know as electronic commerce is the process of buying, selling, or exchanging products, services, or information on via computer. And also this is a business. A business is a border of definition of e-commerce that includes just the buying and selling of goods and service, but also servicing customer, collaborating with business partners, and also conducting transaction. So we know as this is a business model. So in this business model, we just explain about the topical electronic commerce business model that contains online direct marketing, what is tendering, bidding system, electronic marketplaces, and exchange of viral marketing, group, and purchasing. So for Asia, for making for understanding this book details, you can go to open the book directly from the textbook. And also for about electronic commerce 2.0, this is in you can understand about the major tools of Web 2.0. This is there is wikis, RSS feed, blogs, and microblog, for example Twitter, Facebook, and so on. So in electronic commerce transactions, this is there is a diagram about this. But if we want to learn about e-commerce, we know there is a customer, and there is a business, employees, and this is a government. This is so small, so if we want to maximize for reading this map, we can Control plus. So and then Control plus to maximize again. So there is a relationship between businesses and employees. There is a relationship between businesses and also customer, relationship businesses into government. If there is a relationship customer to customer, so the diagram is like this. So this is if there is two customer, they make a relationship with another customer, the call name is customer to customer. But if there is a relationship between customer to business, so the call is customer to business or business to customer, like this diagram. And also this is if there is a relationship between businesses and government, so we can call this relationship is business to government or government to business, or we can call is B2G. G to G, and also this is C to B, B to C. If there is a relationship from this customer to government, this is C to C, and also G to C. This is also employees to government, G to E, and this is B to E. If there is a relationship between business and employees. Okay, we can go to another uh, chapter. For the chapter second about mechanism, infrastructure, and tools. In this chapter 2, in this map we just making about e-market and also virtual community, virtual worlds, auction and bartering, and also participants. You know, as a e-market, for example, this is e-market. This is e-market is about a sell side marketplace, buy side marketplace. For the virtual community, is a group of people with similar interests who interact with one another using the internet. Virtual worlds, a user-defined world in which people can interact, play, do business. The most publicized virtual world is a Second Life. In this auction and bartering, we just explained about type of auction and also online bartering. And participants, this is of diagram. This is supplier, and this is customer, our company. This is what is the flow from the supplier to customer. This we just can maximize from this map into control plus. So like this. So we need from the map we also provide external information for understanding easier for some student or some lecturer who wants to know about the video. This is like this. We can just click for virtual bartering. So like this, for example, this is just a virtual barter. We can know about information about this from not only from the book, but we also provide the external information about this, something like that. This is this information, this blog or this web is not in the book, but we provide of this map for understanding issue from this book, Electronic Commerce 2012, a managerial and social network perspective. Okay, this is our part for explaining how to design this map, and also the main of this the main subject of this book, and the main how to design this map. Another part will explain by Melvin and also by Aulia. So I think this is my part for explanation from this map. Okay, thanks you very much.